What's up, everybody? Celestial Guardians will be dropping in Pokemon TCG Pocket, and there's one card in particular that's going to absolutely break the game. You guessed it, the long-awaited Rare Candy. If you don't know what this card does, here's how it reads. Choose one of your basic Pokemon in play. If you have a Stage 2 card in your hand that evolves from that Pokemon, put that card onto the basic Pokemon to evolve it, skipping the Stage 1. You can't use this card during your first turn or on a basic Pokemon that was put into play this turn. This is clearly going to increase your chances of reaching a Stage 2 Pokemon even sooner in your games, but by how much will it actually increase your odds? So I created a program in Python that simulates 20,000 TCG Pocket games. In each game, a deck is created and shuffled, and a counter is going to keep track every time you get a full evolution line in your starting hand of, let's say, 5 cards. So in this program, I was able to recreate the simulation for 4 different scenarios. The first scenario is that you have no rare candy in your deck, just 2 basics, 2 stage 1s, 2 stage 2s, and I said let's put 14 just other cards in there. Then I created a scenario where you do have rare candy, so it's 2 basics, 2 stage 1s, 2 stage 2s, and 2 rare candies with 12 other cards. The next scenario is no candy but 2 evolution lines, so you've got basic A, stage 1A, stage 2A, and then your other evolution line would be basic B, stage 1B, and stage 2B. Then the last scenario is 2 evolution lines and 2 rare candies. So that's your A's, your B's, and just 2 rare candies. And 6 other cards in the deck. What I did was, every time a full evolution line appeared in your hand, I had a counter add to the count. So if you've got basic A, stage 1A, and stage 2A in your hand, that adds to the count, right? Because now we've got a full evolution line just at the start. I also did this with basic B, stage 1B, and stage 2B, having a basic, your rare candy, and your stage 2, because you need the basic on the bench, you need your rare candy, and the stage 2 in your hand. What I did was I calculated the probability of this actually happening over the course of 20,000 games. If you're not a math person, that's okay. What this is going to simulate for us is how often did this occur in 20,000 games. So I have those statistics right up here. The chance to have a full evolution line in your starting hand of 5 cards ended up being just about 6%. And the more I run this, right, another 20,000 games, another 20,000 games, it always averaged to about 6%. 6% of the time you will start with a full evolution line. Now, if we throw 2 rare candies in our deck, 20,000 games, it was 10% of the time that we just started with it. That's a nominal boost, right? 4%, no big deal. Now, take a look at 2 evolution lines. This is the percent chance without rare candy, so in your Magnezone Meowscarada deck, but you throw 2 rare candies in that deck, now you've got a 20% chance of having a full evolution line in your starting hand. Every time you run this, these numbers, they won't move. 20,000 is a large sample size here, so they're all generally going to be about the same. I can add a 0 here. It just takes a little bit longer to calculate this probability for those who want a larger sample size. Take a look at the numbers now. They just averaged out to, similar numbers. So okay, using this data, take a look now. What we did here is we calculated the chance of it happening by your starting hand, but with rare candy, that doesn't exactly matter for your first turn. Let's take a look by turn 2. Okay, 6 cards in your hand. Now, at this point, look at how these numbers jumped. With a rare candy and 1 evolution line, you are looking at a 20% chance that you will have everything you need by turn 2. And with 2 evolution lines, a third of your games, you will have everything you need by turn 2. This is huge. Okay, and then just one last thing, right? How do we know what the probability is to actually evolve into a stage 2 by turn 2? Well, that would have the same exact probable chance as a basic, the stage 1, and the stage 2 in your hand, right? Except let's replace that stage 1 with a rare candy. What we're saying is with one evolution line, there is a 10% chance you will evolve your basic into a stage 2 Pokemon on your second turn. That's crazy. If you have 2 evolution lines, a fifth of the time you will be able to do that by turn 2. I think personally that these are some pretty big chances. Keep in mind that theoretical and experimental probability is not accurate, but in this case, you are going to be able to do it for a nominal amount of your games. So that's it from me, guys. If you're wondering where I get my mathematical background from, I am a high school math and computer science teacher. Computer science, just basics, I teach Python. And for math, I teach courses such as Algebra 2, Geometry Honors, and AP Calculus, AB. Probability is lightly touched upon these classes. I'm no expert at probability, which is why I didn't fully calculate exactly what the chances are. I didn't factor in Pokeballs. I didn't factor in professors' research. So these numbers you see here are actually only going to be higher given those cards are in your deck as well. How do you guys feel about this card entering the game? Let me know in the comments below. And remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. It really helps. Take care, everybody.